Hello and welcome to the fortnightly vlog. I've got a lot to cover with you with songs and things that I've been recording, so let's crack on with that. I've actually started the Ken Tamplin vocal program, which I'm really excited about and motivated about. I've been learning an awful lot, and I feel like what I will say about Ken Tamplin's vocal program is that someone like me who's been singing for years and years and years and has never had direction for my voice specifically, what I've tended to do is just sit on YouTube for hours. I mean, if there's a way that you can look at my YouTube history, you'll see that the amount of vocal videos that I watch is ridiculous. You know, my homepage is just vocal this, vocal that, all vocal recommendations. And after a while, you know, you hear a piece of information from one vocal coach, and then you'll hear another piece of information from another vocal coach, and then you'll hear something from another vocal coach that contradicts the first vocal coach that you heard, and then it kind of feels like you're learning multiple languages at the same time, and you're trying to apply that to a process which I feel is very, very mental. I feel like singing is a very mental process. So if I'm about to sing a song and I've got all these different languages that I need to figure out how to put into my singing's going to suffer, because it's like trying to remember Japanese, French and Italian all at the same time and sing that sentence in those three languages, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, that's how I've been feeling for the past God knows how many years. So Ken Tamplin just kind of consolidates all of the sort of diamonds and gold nuggets of information that he's garnered over the years, and he puts it all into a nice, easy sort of this is this, and that's that, and that's what happens. So I'm still very much at the beginning stage of the program, and at the moment I'm just working on trying to leave, as he says it, leave everything that I already know at the front door, check it out, and just go ahead and practice his methods and his way. And I am finding that quite easy to do. The only thing I'm not finding easy to do is certain vowels. Vowels are the home, it's the hearthstone of singing, your vowels, and you're meant to sort of get a muscle memory when it comes to singing your R's, E's, Oo's and all that. And he tries to keep your throat in a sort of open position the whole time, and all you're doing is just changing the shape of the back of the throat. And it's definitely, I can definitely do it, but it will, in time, I know I'm going to be learning this next, but it's translating it into singing. So I've been doing the vocal workouts now for 2 weeks at the same time every day. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour, and then I'll usually go and sing probably about 15 to 20 minutes after that. So then I'll be singing for another sort of hour to 2 hours. So I'm getting in about, I mean, I sing every day anyway, but now I'm getting in like an extra hour's worth of sort of practice and stuff, and it feels good. I know my voice sounds like I'm struggling at the moment, but I have just sung 2 songs, which I had to relearn, so it was multiple live takes before I could remember the melodies and everything. So my voice sounds worse than what it is, it just needs to rest, that's all. So Ken Tamplin is happening, and next week I'll be branching into the second part of his program. So the first part is really the workouts, making sure you're hitting your vowels correctly, your vowel modifications correctly, and using breath support and breathing and your pillars of support and everything. So I don't want to rush it. I'm going to do the finish this week of doing the workouts like that, and then next week I'm going to be watching more lessons with him, and his lesson videos take anything between 2 minutes to 20 minutes, so that's another extra 2 to 20 minutes of vocal practice and stuff on top of that, which I can't wait. You know, I don't look at that and think that's a lot. I look at that and think, yeah, I am so ready for that. So that's the deal with the Ken Tamplin vocal program. Songs that I've been doing, so I released Ashes of Dreams from Nia, and that was before I started the Ken Tamplin programme, and I listened to that song and I like it. I think it sounds good, you know, but I don't know. I feel like my voice was, I was trying to sit in a register and sing, pull my head voice down a lot more, and anyway, so that got released, but I'm happy with it, and I I don't want to get too like over the top with how my voice is when it comes to different types of songs, because I feel like I am, what's the word, born again. I'm like kind of trying to be born again with my voice and learn things from scratch and feel like it's okay to do that, because I want to do it the right way and not be doing the wrong things. Like a sinner, I guess, so that now I'm born again. My voice was sinning before and now it's born again, so it shouldn't be sinning anymore. I also worked on a collaboration with Bone Cage, which is over on his channel. It's a Mordale rap. Is that how, Mordale? Not rap, collab. Did I say rap? Anyway, so there's a collab out with Bone Cage that you should go and check out, and please give him a subscribe and that, because he creates incredible music, and I just feel like, you know, it's one of those, he's one of those creators that isn't getting traction, and it's so frustrating to me when I see that. I just think, please, please can he just have a break and just someone see his stuff and be like, bloody hell, that's brilliant, and just give him a load of traffic. So, you know, go over there and subscribe to him and watch it, please. Go and watch his videos. On Thursday and Friday of the week starting 17th of June, I worked on the next album song for my Night Elf collection. So, and it's called, the album's called Forest Song, and this song was called Forest Song, so, and I'm really happy with that one as well. The week after, I had quite a big video project to work on, so I spent sort of 3 days doing that, because I just had to figure out my setup, and I'm such a noob with, you know, cameras and stuff. I think, you know, my camera records great, that's brilliant, that's all I needed to do, but apparently there's like all these different like DX HD or something, and I don't get it. I don't get it. So the week after, I did my Q&A, my monthly Q&A, and I released The War of Thorns, which is another album song, to my patrons. And I also recorded a patron song for Amber Salter, which was proper dancey. So, you know, I did what I do best and reduced it down into a candlelight version. It's like my favourite thing to do. Also, I did my giveaway as well, sponsored by Blizzard, for the Ashara prints. That all kicked off on last Wednesday. I also released a cover of Solo by Jennie from Blackpink, and that was post Ken Tamplin workouts. So, and I really do think you can hear the difference from Ashes of Dreams to Solo. But saying that, Ashes of Dreams is a very soft song, and I do think it needs to be sung softer. And Jennie, I felt was the solo song, I felt was just a bit more bolshy, and it gave me room to use my support and you know, chuck out some big notes. But I definitely felt a difference as well when singing solo. I felt I had the capacity, more of a capacity, not necessarily 100%, but I feel like I had 75% more capacity to sing and perform the song than I probably would have before doing the Ken Tamplin thing. So, what next? Oh, so, and then I recorded Blackbird, which was the minor key version from Chase Holfelder, I don't know how to say his surname, Holfelder. And oh my god, I loved singing that song so much. I've been meaning to cover that song for a really, really long time, and I just didn't. And then I just realised like Blackbird kind of fit really well for Sylvanus and the whole burning of Teldrassil that I cannot get over, by the way. So I loved singing that. I had a slight few issues with mixing, with distortion and things like that, which is always so annoying, because I like to have my vocals to sound clear in a mix, but sometimes you just can't, and you've got to pull them back and cloud them a bit, which was the Blackbird singing in the dead of night. That bit I really wanted to be loud, like louder, but I couldn't, and I had to really shut that bit down, which was kind of annoying, but I still think it sounds okay. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. Like, I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. And then after that, I recorded, arranged and performed 2 new tavern songs for Azeroth. So I've done 4 now, and this one was for the Pig and Whistle and the Wyvern's Tale. So I've done the Gilded Rose and the Broken Tusk, and now Pig and Whistle and the Wyvern's Tale. So I'm figuring that I'm going through the Horde and Alliance cities first, and then I'll branch out into the other areas. So I'm going to release them as like collections, so it will be the city collections first for Horde and Alliance, and the songs will just be like one long song, because they're very, very short on their own. They're like the Tales of the Lower Ditties. So I've been pairing them up, that's why I'm doing 2 at a time. And then there's sort of more of like a 1.5 minute long song kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to finishing like my first collection, and I'm really looking forward to doing the Undercity ones, because I can go into my spoopy sound, my spoopy ambience, which I love doing. And Dwarven's going to be fun, like Ironforge ones. And what else? The Coltiran ones are going to be fun for Battle for Azeroth. So I'm excited about the ones that I'm doing, and I'm even more excited about the ones to come, so I can't wait. And last but not least, I need to start looking for an Eternal Palace parody, don't I? Because that's out now. We've got to Ashara on normal. We did 7 bosses in 2 nights, which was pretty good. And we got to try out her on the Thursday night. She's a bloody nightmare. I haven't got a clue what's going on. I really haven't. So that's going to be fun. But now that I've sort of been in there, I never start writing a raid parody until I've actually been in there and experienced it for myself, because I want to be able to include things that, you know, have happened to me and how it's made me feel and things like that in the song. So this week I do need to start researching out for a parody for it, so I can't wait. That's going to be fun. Also, a little side note, I've finished the Shadowbringers expansion for Final Fantasy Online, and it was so good, no spoilers. I can't believe it's over. It was brilliant. But it kind of means that I've not been able to like log in and do the Najtar and Mechagon dailies and world quests and stuff so much, which is, I'm so behind now because of it, but it was bad timing, okay? We had Shadowbringers come out, and then Rise of Ashara coming out, and it just clashed, and I really wanted to get the Shadowbringers done to free me up to be able to do Najtar and Mechagon. But in saying that, I have been to Najtar. I haven't been to Mechagon yet, but I've been to Najtar, and it's absolutely beautiful. The music's incredible. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous place. I just wish that I could enjoy it a bit more. I wish I could enjoy the scenery without this constant fear of getting aggro. Like, I really, if you've put like Blizzard, they've put so much effort into the environment. It looks so beautiful. I want to enjoy that, you know, and I find that even if I'm pressing M, I'm afraid to press M to see where I'm heading, because I could walk in, like get stuck on a wall, I've aggroed something, get dismounted, and I want to be able to appreciate the beauty and the effort that's gone into the zone. So I do wish there was a slight reduction in mobs. Also, I'm finding that as a shadow, I'm main a holy priest, but I can't actually venture in shadow because I die too much. So I'm adventuring it as holy, and it's all right. I actually feel like I do pretty much as much damage on holy as I do as shadow, which is weird. But yeah, like I said, I wish that there weren't so many mobs everywhere. They are crammed in, and you know, sometimes I want to stop and just like spin my camera around and appreciate the effort that's gone in to the content and the environment, and you can't. If you stop, it's like, if you've got a death wish, why would you stop? And I think it's because I've been playing Final Fantasy, and you know, you can run behind mobs and not aggro them, and there's not so many. I'd say the ratio is like, for every 1 mob in Final Fantasy, there's 10 mobs to World of Warcraft. You know, and I guess if you're getting experience and stuff like that from them, or you're getting items that like if you got a little bit of azurite every time you killed one, it wouldn't bother me so much. But I do wish there was less mobs, but that's just me. But aside from that, I am really looking forward to really delving in and finishing my quest line in Najtar, and then I'm going to meander over to Mechagon, and I'm not going to rush, and I'm not going to make it a grind, because I know that there are dailies. I know it's about getting rep so that we can fly and stuff like that, but I'm not going to rush it. I'm just going to enjoy it and slow down. But let me know how you're enjoying the content. On the giveaway, I asked people how they were enjoying it, and I had some absolutely amazing comments, and it really does, you know, reading through them, it does rekindle my passion for WoW as well. It makes me realise what I enjoy about it. And so thank you to everybody that entered as well, if you're watching this video and you entered into my giveaway. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you in a couple of weeks for the monthly Q&A. Have a wonderful fortnight, and I'll see you soon. Bye!